my name is Janusz and I will talk about aerial laser scanning to session functionality. So let's open Cloud Compare and let's see what we are going to do. So we have aerial laser data in LAS format, so you can see large offsets that they will be applied to this data, and you will see that our HDMapping software can be used to align mobile data to ALS. Okay, so we can see some data. So it is tile, one tile of, I don't know, give me a second, not here. One tile of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 tiles. So let's wait a moment. And you will see how we can create a session. It means that we can load this session to step 2. Let's wait a moment. So we have 5 tiles, this is 6th one. It will take a while, but you will see it is worth to wait because it is showing you how to make large scale maps. We are entering the moment that we would like to improve this software to create large scale maps. And that is why we are focusing now on ALS, on aerial laser scanning system, that we can use it as a georeference. And this georeference data, high quality data, can be used for our map. So if you take a closer look to this data, you can see that you don't have elevations of the buildings, but you have much more accurate detail from the sky, the aircraft almost loaded. Okay, so it will be loading, so I will just skip it and let's talk about step 2. So we open step 2. And we have this open session, but we have also this triangle here. So we have to mark calculate offset, and then we can open all LAS files. So let's copy folder, and let's open all LAS files. Let's do all, then we open, and you can see in console that we're loading this data, and we will create session. It will take a moment because we are also loading in Cloud Compare, so you can see that it is quite demanding procedure, so let's wait a moment. And now the program is asking you about writing the session, so just save it. And then what we have this result here, and it is starting creating for us data. So it is copying data. It's working now on the data, so it is creating, based on this data that we took, it is creating our session. So these are files of the session, and these are LAS files, some trajectory files that they are very small because we don't have trajectory in this dataset, so please be aware of that. But most significant is the session that we will use it after all. what about Cloud Compare? It's almost ready. It is almost ready, so yeah. Okay, and there is an information, and you can please be advised to read this carefully, because if you do not see point cloud, you have some choices, so you have to read it what you can do with that. So I advise you to read it carefully, maybe it will be helpful for you if you don't see data. Okay, so we zoom out and we can see our system of data. Okay, and this is the session is already saved, so this is our data that we will use for further processing. So, shortly speaking, if you would like to use it in step 3, then if you would like to georeference data, then you will see that your session here, if you open if notebook, you have offset calculated based on the data that you have as an input. And the procedure is that, give me a second, that you will just copy this file, you mark as a 000, okay, you open this file and you just change offsets to 0, 0, 0. So your system will be, your session will be in local coordinate system. So let's open again the software and just simply open the session, and the session is here, your 0, 0, 0, open, and once you open it, give me a second because it is huge amount of data. Okay, we have the data. We've applied offset to 0, 0, 0. So we have our session, and once you would like to export it to the global reference system that you used before, you have to apply this offset here, and this offset is from our session, original one. So we just copy values. So this is the first value, x. Okay, this one is the second value, y. Okay, and the third one. And in that sense, you can easily export your data as a global scans. So we can see test global LAZ. We export this one, and we will open in Cloud Compare to see if everything is okay. It will take a while. Our Cloud Compare is already ready, so we will load another data here. So I will just make it much less data to render to be faster. Okay, this one is still working. Data will be here. Okay, everything is saved, so we exported to global coordinate system. So let's check if everything is okay. So once you put to the Cloud Compare, you apply, and you will use previous input. So you have previous input, yes, And let's wait. You have 189 million of points. We have to wait a little, and I hope everything will be in the same coordinate system. %. Maybe I should make smaller data set to be faster, but please be patient because it is showing that you can work with quite large areas. What is our goal for this year? So, shortly speaking, our session, the difference between the session that we created is that we make offset 0, 0, 0. Those we are working in local coordinate system, so we will use it. And to apply, you have to have this session with your offsets. These are very crucial for exporting to the original coordinate system that was your input. This procedure is quite straightforward, but most of end users, they ask me about it many times, so I decided to make this movie, and I hope this movie is sufficient. If not, please send me email. Please give me some chance to improve it. I will be very happy to give you insights. This project is for you, so I hope everything works well. 90%, so let's hope that I did everything correct. Okay, loaded. Where is our data? Oh, so we have data, and you can see that we missed colors. Maybe we will improve this in near future. We'll maintain colors, but for 3D, let's say, alignment of sessions, we don't need colors. So you can see that our session is exactly in the same place. So everything is correct, and I hope this movie of creating a session from aerial laser scanning data can be useful for you. Thank you very much for watching this movie. See you soon.